This is our emergency moringa video, and I want to present to you very quickly the need that you have, whether you realize it or not. If you're anywhere near the world that's in the tropics, or that it has a good growing season, you can grow moringa. If you're up north, grow it in pots and drag them into your garage in the wintertime so that you don't kill them. Moringa is the superfood that's going to save a portion of the world in this next famine crisis. If you don't have moringa on your property, in your backyard, circling your community squares, parks, circling your schools, and circling your churches. If you don't have moringa, it's your own fault. Moringa is called the tree of life. It's also the drumstick tree. And you need to get, number one, right now, I don't care who you are or where you are, you need to get out on eBay.com or Amazon and order 1,000 moringa seeds right now. If you're going to go for saving your community, you better get 5,000 and get them planted right now. We'll show you how to plant them. Just contact us, tell us where you're located, and we'll show you the best way. Now, here's a few bullet points. Moringa loves hot, dry, arid locations. It loves it down by the ocean. It loves sandy type of soil. It likes well-draining soil that keeps the water away from the roots. Very important. Don't let your roots drown in constant water. Well, we're in a zone here where it rains for 9 months. It rains every day, sometimes 1 to 4 hours a day. And so we have to plant the moringa high so it automatically drains and lets the roots breathe. Once this tree hits 6 feet, it's ours for 25 years. So what we do, as you can see on this one here, this is our kind of our teaching tree that we stop. It's at the corner of at the beginning of the moringa area. And you can see here that we have cut this tree, just cut it straight across at 6 feet, about 5.5. And so from there, all the branches shoot out. They shoot out, boom, and then we harvest the leaves at a height that human beings can get to. If we let this go, it will, it's going to grow 35 to 50 feet tall. And all the nutrition's there, you're just not going to be able to get to it. So clip it at 6 feet. Once it hits 6, you own this tree for 25 years, and typically you will be able to harvest about 1 kilo of leaves, if you're doing it right, about 1 kilo of leaves every 40 days. That's 2.2 pounds every 40 days of life-saving nutrition. Now listen, if all hell breaks loose in your neck of the woods and the trucks start coming, the rice stops coming, the wheat stops coming, the fertilizer stops coming, and the farmers can't produce as much food, which is on right now as we speak, these leaves will save your life. Here's the elevator message on moringa. Look it up. Vitamins A, B, C, D, and E. All the micronutrients the human being needs. All of the amino acids the human being needs. And 26% protein. Friends, if you were on a deserted island and you only had one thing, make sure it's moringa. You're not going to die. But without moringa, you're going to be in deep, deep trouble if the trucks stop coming and the food stops growing. Even with moringa, if a hurricane or something came through and stripped every leaf off of this, in 40 days, it's all back and you're harvesting again. In 15 days, you've got leaves you can start eating and pulling from to stay alive. So this is the Stay Alive and Thrive plant. Make sure you get it. Again, don't miss out. There's going to be a day where there are no more moringa seeds available. Get them now while you still can. Okay? So again, it loves arid, dry. If you're in a high moisture area, plant the tree up on a mound so the roots can breathe. Once those roots tap down deep enough, and you'll know that they have because the tree will be 6 feet tall, you own it. 4 feet, 3 feet, not for sure. We save about 3 out of 4 trees, but the one that does die, we just put another one in and get it going again, and eventually it takes. Once it takes, we own it. This is what you need to get in your backyards, around your churches, around the parks, around the town squares, around every club that you can think of, wherever you can find at the fence line. Start planting moringa trees now. If you're up north, plant them in containers, plant them in big pots so you can drag them in and keep them away from snow and deep freezes in the winter. Very, very important. We'll go into more detail later, but this is another emergency broadcast helping you in the first and third world prepare for what we've been talking about now for over a decade. It's on, and it's on now. See you soon.